Well, guess what? I'm Satoshi Nakamoto. Yep.
No. I'm Satoshi Nakamoto. I am. Yeah, me. I am.
No, Elmo. We're all Satoshi Nakamoto. Me, you, Oscar, all of us. But not Greg Wright. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to go over this week in crypto, which I've been slacking off a little bit on this series. Sorry about that. But I don't think there's been a ton of stuff going on. I want to go over things that I think are really important. Maybe they haven't gone over, been hearing everywhere else. I'll touch on the usual stuff that, oh, there was a hack and, all that, whatever. But I think there's something that's happened in the past week where it's coming out that information's been released on, which is, I think, some of the biggest news of the year, biggest news of, I don't even know how long. I think it's something that's so monumental and groundbreaking, and I don't think it's being talked about anywhere near as much as it should be, or even recognized as the with the scope of what this thing is going to do. Which let's get into it. Before we do, thank you for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Please crush the like button. It really helps me out. If it's your first time here, hit the subscribe button. Try to get out at least 2, 3, 4 videos a week. And leave a comment. I promise you that I will answer you and talk to you in the comments. I really enjoy interacting with y'all. So let's jump into the news and what has been happening. First, JPMorgan, JPMorgan Chase introduced to crypto. Yay! It's no big deal. People have said it is a Ripple killer and it's this huge thing and blah blah blah. It's nothing. It is. I'll tell you exactly what it is. It is an in-game currency. That's it. It is. It's your grandpa's idea of what a cryptocurrency is. It's V-Bucks. It's money to use in Clash of Clans. It is no big deal. Definitely not a Ripple killer. Cryptocurrency is a permissionless currency. This is fully permissioned, fully centralized to be used internally. That's just a nice way of saying in-game currency. It's to be used internally for JPMorgan Chase. So that's it. They're going to use it in their banks. It might grow into something more down the road, but it's nothing. It's no big deal. It's at worst, at best, whatever. It's a kind of a marketing thing. I'm sure they've got a lot of questions from people and comments about cryptocurrency, especially since Jimmy Dimon had such a an outspoken and vocal point against it. He said that Bitcoin is a scam. Bitcoin is a bubble. It's worthless. Blah blah blah. And then kind of flammed a little bit, a little bit later, but just mainly on blockchain and cryptocurrency. Always no Bitcoin. Bitcoin sucks. And then bam, hey, we're starting our own cryptocurrency. Meanwhile, his firm was buying tons of Bitcoin. So, I mean, he's been exposed. It's, of course, it's the usual behavior for those guys, which is one of the reasons why the legacy banking system needs to die. A quick, painless death is fine, painful, whatever. It just needs to die. But that's that. In-game currency, JPMorgan coin, V-Bucks. Next, Cryptopia, same thing. Hack, nothing really going on. There is one little development. When this first happened, I said I really don't think that it is an inside job because they're really cooperating with the New Zealand police, blah, blah, blah. It's been a while now, a couple weeks. If you go to Cryptopia, still closed. You still get this, but there's still this link that takes you right to the New Zealand Police Department, their press release, blah blah blah. But I think because of this, the New Zealand police have been getting a lot of questions from people who had funds on the exchange. I had funds on the exchange. I was a damn idiot. They're ancient funds um, from like 2017. I forgot what I even had on. I forgot I had a bunch of Doge on there, which I completely forgot about. I think I had Packcoin from a long time ago on there, um, and Blockcat. I know I had those three. I maybe had more, but I just never moved them. It was when way, way, way back when. Anyway, the New Zealand police have come out and made another statement that they are not stopping Cryptopia from reopening its doors. There's no reason for the site to be down. There's no reason for their business to have halted. They are not involved or have no liens or nothing on the Cryptopia exchange. So the only reason that they are not up and running is because they don't want to turn the lights back on. So that is a little disheartening. They don't want to put the site back up for people to get in and see what they lost and see what's going on. It's a little bit concerning, but it has nothing to do with the police. All right, and then there is the Quadriga exchange. If you don't know what's going on with this, Quadriga is one of the largest exchanges in the world. It's the largest in Canada, which was a big deal because it's kind of in the same league as United States, Canada, um, Great Britain. It's a more trusted exchange um, in the regular financial community, but that trust was most likely misplaced, to be honest. So there's reports of like 135 million, all the way up to like close to 200 million that have been lost. Now, to start off the weirdness, before anything happened, the Canadian government seized a lot of assets from Quadriga. So the government was already looking at them, and then all of a sudden, the CEO dies in India, though, of Crohn's disease, which I'm pretty sure has to do with diarrhea. So the CEO of Quadriga over in India dying, and he just happened to have almost $200 million worth of everyone's crypto on some cold storage wallets, which no one else has the private keys to get into. So, that's just lost. Sorry. Canadian government seizing assets, going after them and looking at them. Oops, CEO's dead, and we lost $190 million. But in India, on the black market, it's all verified now with everything that's going on. A death certificate costs $400. Not a big deal. On top of that, the death certificate from India has the guy's name spelled wrong. On top of that, supposedly after he died and the Quadriga Exchange had his death certificate with the name spelled wrong, they waited like close to a month before they told anyone or said anything. So that's pretty weird. Now, why would the CEO have some cold storage wallets that only he has access to? Then why would he take them with him on a trip to India with Crohn's disease? None of that makes any sense. And he's quoted as saying in several interviews they use multi-signature cold storage wallets. So, a lot of lies. I mean, either, he's lying when he was doing interviews, they're lying about what happened. I'm pretty sure The guy's not dead. If he is dead, he's probably murdered. Um, and then, you know, I mean, because it has all the hallmarks of just an idiotic criminal scheme. But I'm sure the truth will come out. And the last bit, which has happened the past few days, the cold storage wallets that no one can have access to. Oops, the exchange accidentally sent hundreds of thousands of dollars more to them over the past couple days with the police, the government, and all of Quadriga's holders staring and watching those wallets. Um, it's just one of the stupidest things anyone could do. The only reason that someone would do that, in my opinion, is because they're going to leave with them. Um, it's just too big of a mistake. Um, but uh, that's what's going on with Quadriga. Uh, like I said, I'm sure the truth is going to come out on it. It's probably going to be you know a scandal. Um, Now we're going to go into the real story that I think is the biggest story. I think that it is if it was hyped a bit more and it was pushed a bit more, I think it could start the bull run for God's sake. Um, Everyone, has been harping and crying and heralding uh, institutional money, Wall Street money, the ETF. If we had the ETF, even though we made it 20 grand without Wall Street, without the ETF, with all any of that, I'm not even going to go into that. Then along comes this company, which completely changed the game for for the Earth, for finance anywhere, not just for the United States. Um, Innovation has once again outpaced and outsmarted any government agency anywhere. Okay, and I have not seen, but just a few people really touch on this. This is such a huge thing. Now, it isn't Forbes. This is, but still, it's called the Abra app. Okay, the company's name is Abra. Now they've come out with this revolutionary new form of getting around basically all the roadblocks. Um, the Abra app says the Abra app unveils Apple stock price exposure pegged to Bitcoin, which has simplified the crap out of this thing. Um, Basically, what it's going to happen is there's an app with Abra, like think of Robinhood. But Robinhood is completely pegged in the United States, only used in the United States, only used for the U.S. stock market, completely regulated by the SEC, all that. This is worldwide number one. Just keep that in your mind. I'll come back to that. But there, it is a little. It is. It's very intricate. The basis for all finance and what everyone has been trying to work with and kiss the butt of the SEC and the U.S. government is based on the dollar. I need dollars to buy my Apple stock. My Apple stock is worth this many dollars. This is still going to work that way to the consumer, to the person who knows nothing about blockchain, doesn't understand cryptocurrency. They're going to get this app and they can buy their Apple stock or their Amazon stock or whatever for $400. Okay. Which is another point that I need to make. And but what the base currency on the back end is that backs all this is cryptocurrency. So you put in your $400 into this app. You can put in crypto. You can put in Bitcoin, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, whatever. Or you can hook your bank account up and put in your currency. I'm not even saying dollars. I'm saying your currency. Now you're going to buy $400 worth of Apple stock. You're going to buy one share. Say one share Apple stock, $400. Now that is actually purchased with Bitcoin. If that Apple stock goes up to $100, you get $100 more Bitcoin on the back end. But when you sell it, you could convert it over to your fiat currency, whatever it is. So on the front end, what you're looking at, it looks just like a Robinhood app, okay? But it bypasses all of those regulations because you're not actually purchasing the stock. You're using the Abra company that is purchasing the stock and hedging it with your Bitcoin assets. Okay, so you can buy now any U.S. stock, any ETF. Let me go down here. Abra is a non-custodial cryptocurrency wallet and investing app. So, like I said, think of the Robinhood app with 30 different crypto asset investment options funded via fiat currency or cryptocurrency. Um, the announcement sees Abra adding 50 additional investment options to its app, including big name stocks such as Apple, Facebook, as well as various indexes and ETFs, according to a statement from Abra. And that's another point. If you sign up before the launch, which is in a couple weeks, you have no fees at all for the entire year of 2019 on ETFs and stocks. Now, that's cool. That's amazing. Here's Bitcoin ETF, all that. This is a way around so much regulation, so much crap that the government and the powers that be have been pigeonholing the sphere. But Abra will open up a new feature to roughly 155 countries, which is breaking new ground in terms of providing equity investment opportunity to a global audience. According to an interview with Abra CEO Bill Bardret, customers will be able to use cryptocurrencies or fiat currencies for these investment products. So someone in India or China or Africa, they'll be able to invest in U.S. stocks with their phone from their own country without worrying about their regulatory body in their country and without worrying about the SEC, because they're doing it through a virtual investment with cryptocurrency, but buying the stock. Now, another huge thing, okay? If you want to buy Apple stock and it's $400 a share, but you're a college student who only has $100, or if you're an African policeman who only has $50, that's it. If you go on the Robinhood and try to buy a stock that costs $300, but you only have $200, you can't buy half a stock. It's not like crypto. But utilizing cryptocurrency, you can buy $50 worth of that Apple stock. You can buy fractional stocks with this app. It changes the whole game so fast. Things that we had talked about, this could happen in the future. This is going to do this. This is going to do this. It's going to hurt the banks. It's going to hurt the legacy and financial institutions. This is it. This is not even the gun. This is the cannon that's going to blow the crap out of it. So here's the site. You can they already have the app for Apple and Google. You can download it from the store, which I already did. Sign up for the early access, and you get like I said, no fees for the rest of 2019. They're making it so simple for basically anyone to use. It's like it's all the complicated stuff is on the back end, so that the user doesn't even have to know how things are working. It works just like your regular Robinhood app or any kind of stock app would be. Simple. It looks really, really cool. I think this is the biggest story of the past this year at least. I think this is really going to change the game. I really wish people would start talking about it more. But there it is. Went over it. If you have any questions, I'll put a link to the Abra app and in the description, or you can just look it up in your phone or tablet or electronic handheld device and check it out there. There's also an interview with Max Kaiser he did with the CEO. That's really good. Any other questions or comments, leave them below. And like I said, I'll promise that I will talk to you and and interact with you. You guys take care. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
Kick it!